On Saturday was oh, hi everybody, hello everybody, hi. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like and comment. I know a lot of her followers and those ones that be like say she don't put something, jazz them. Yes, they could come, they could talk, leave message for their mama and their papa and their picking way they never born. This is a girl that nobody knew in Nigeria. I'm talking about Korraobidi. Nobody wanted to be associated with her. You know, a lot of things were said about her. And the way she acts, since she got to America, you can see all they were saying is true. By now, this lady, this adult child, should be on a different level. But because of her waywardness, her way of life, I don't care, even for her children. How can you have a party and show the child, and you know what the court said about that? Let me tell you something, Afunaya. If don't hope you know that most times when you're with the children, as a caring father, Justin has to watch over his children. So he definitely knew you were having a party and his girls were going to be with you. If he was like you, someone that doesn't think, someone that thinks they are worth something but they are nothing, you know what he would have done that day? While watching you, told the police, and guess what? Straight they would drive to that mama where they do something for our own Pekin's life, where she say na Justin she did a woman in her 60s or 80s, how old is she? Creating fake account, saying she's using the fake account to intimidate Justin. She said it on live. Those are people that should advise you because you remind them of them when they were younger. That is the issue. You were having a party there, and she knows all of you in that party should be arrested. And at the end of the day, Afunaya Obidi, whatever your name is, which 1 year old eats jollof rice and plantain, especially children abroad? They prefer their sausage, their sandwiches, their sweets, their sausage rolls, their cheese, the cheese you put in the stick, the things like that, in a soft, there's a way you do it for them because you put it on the plate because they could choke. But we know the thing you had on, I don't even want to call it, you were saying is a hall. It wasn't a hall. You had it in that woman's house. And even the plantain wrapper, they wrote the name of person that made the plantain on the foil. Anyway, you disobeyed and disrespected the rule of the law, something you can never try in Nigeria. You showed Athena's face. We know that you prefer Athena to Juni. You once again showed her face and you went in your car and said, I know I can't keep living a life like that. I can't keep living my life like that. Pardon me, guys. Where are you from? From Delta State in Nigeria. You did that. Justin, out of respect for his children, because if he had told the police and the police went there, the children would be distressed. You know what they would have done? They would have arrested you. Then definitely, because they know children are involved, they will have CPS. We call them child services here. They would have taken them along, so they would take the children. It might be difficult for him and all the process for him to take these children, except if he followed them, they will give him the children immediately. They will put the children in his care. But out of those who mess up that day, like he keeps saying, the children will sit in 18 years. I wish he had done something that night. He didn't. You had your party, your yeye party, because that was for you to spite people, to show people you are nobody, Afunaya. Your name is not Korra. Your name, Korra, means heart. Your own heart is heart of stone. You know what you said about what your mom told you, that you'll be happy when she dies. You know what she said? And don't blame anybody. Your mom, all your rudeness, your attitude, the way you act, you know where you first got it from your mother, because you said your mother was like Delilah, a rebel. You said it. Your mom was disobeying. You guys went attended deeper life, where you cover your hair, you don't wear earring, you don't perm your hair, you don't wear high heels. Your mom, it was from your mom you learned how to first be, to disregard the rule of the law. You said your mom would go to church with all that, without caring for where thousands are worshiping. And this is so, why was your mom even going to that church? So Afunaya Anita Obidi, you learned how to be disrespectful, to disobey. It was your mom that planted that seed in your life, because you saw her doing what you shouldn't be doing, going to the church. So why would you not be disobeying the rule of the land? Even people that were born in America, even me that was born in Britain, I have my pali. I can never do that thing you did. I could never. The fear, you feel that everybody owes you something. Nobody owes you anything. You're just a lady from Delta State in Nigeria. You need to be talking more of what is going on in Delta States. Few weeks ago, I told you what happened, the explosion, the petrol. You never loved Justin. You never loved him. There's no way you never loved him. But I don't know what you did. You went to the extent, what I think you did, you went to the extent of what his previous wife never did with him. So you got in his head. This should be a lesson. This should be a lesson for all these Weibo men that want to marry our people. You got in his head. You did things that nobody else, he has never experienced. Remember when you went to his house, the first night when you people went out together, you got to his house, you vomited, you puked all over the floor, you threw up all over the floor. This guy cleaned it up. When you woke up, you were shocked he had already cleaned your puke. So normally you would have slept with that, breathing that in. Then he ordered Uber for you to take you home. And you felt that, oh, he didn't like you because what? He didn't have a first night stand with you. You thought he would come and be shooky you, but he's a gentleman, not first time. You were angry. You thought he didn't like you, but a few days later, he was one that called you. That's what you said under your video, when you were in China, when you came, and you were talking about what happened in China. You were folding clothes. You were angry. But when he called you, it was like, wow, so this guy really likes me. That's how it started from. All the lies that you said, he was always drinking. There's no way he could have been drinking, because he went as an Olympic with the Olympic teams. So if he was messing around and doing that, they would have complained about him. One thing you should know about him, he doesn't joke with his job. If he didn't respect his job, and you know what he would have done? Afunaya, he would have given you back as the giver. I would have loved him to be with a ebony sister, a black lady. Now, it's probably Nigerian. That Nigerian girl will show you. As they show him 10, he will show you 30. Yes. You never loved him. You used him. And your sister, Nancy, that said she went to this and that, is a lie. You cannot have all that studies, do all that degree, and at the end of the day, they go sell pots. Have you guys heard the new name Lolo calls her? Yes, you don't blame Lolo. When they call Lolo this, and I noticed that this her own too, big well, and then the dark patches on her eyes. She go, they use makeup. She go, they say, nobody, look at me without makeup. Look at me, darling. I'm still on my bed. Look at me. I mean, I'm my 50. I don't need anything. I don't need any light. Look at me. My full thick hair. Somebody even said the other day that my hair grows so quick. I didn't really give them the attention, because what do I say? I'll say, oh yes. And when I know theirs doesn't do like that, no. I have to I just said, oh, she said it twice. There's time, you have to soften and be humble. So you did the party, you would have called the police, but everything would have, that's what you wanted. So that you raise your hand up that you are a savior for our race. You're not a savior. You get me? That's what you are. Look at that purple jumpsuit you wore. Even Nigerian men have had enough. You were taking a picture. You wore, the thing was so tight, we could see the shape of everything. Then you stood on your cabinet. You moved the black bag, because the black bag would cover where the backside was showing. We could see, even the man put his hand on his head. Who do you? Who do you? Your mama do you? Your papa do you? You, this woman, you need to be cautioned and sent back. You need to be sent back. You never loved him. Even your children, you don't care. You just love yourself. And you're in nobody. Look in the mirror, please, and look in yourself. Look into yourself and see, what have you done for the African nation, Nigerian youths? What have you done? Nothing. You are not born in America. Imagine if this kind of person was born abroad. Imagine. Yeah, if you still mess up, look at what happened to that lady. They ripped her of her British identity. Look at you. I'm going to leave this here now, but with time, your time is near. Your end is what? Near. You can't continue like this. You can't continue. You're taking a mockery of the judiciary system, especially in America. Especially, you went into your car and said, you know what you're doing isn't right, but you can't continue to live your life like that. Isn't it? You're a child adult. Because you didn't grow up, you didn't experience that childhood. That's why sometimes you act like a child. You act like a child. Especially when you do that, your two ponytails, you do your hair like this, and all of that, and all the thing you can see is just this, because all here, it don't come out. Is it a lie? Look at me, my 50s. Look. Yes, that's all. Go pepper you. Yes. Go pepper you. All of you that come into a country, tell me to respect. You're not spoiling it for others. People like you want to spoil it for others. But you're spoiling it. You're not spoiling for others. People that come from Nigeria, that are well educated, that have the right to go abroad, they will continue to go abroad in Jesus' name. But someone like you need to be sent back, and your followers. And your followers are seeing you for who you really are. You collect. Before, you said you continue to beg. You said you don't mind begging even when you have 20 million. But now, what do you say? You say, what do you say? You say, it's your followers that give you. You don't beg them. You see how you change? I know when you're doing your life, there's something you've used for them. Because I know in that your Facebook page, your fans, you have people that are doing very well, that have good job, that are doing very well, and they see what you are doing is right, because they see what they are trying to do is like, this is a black lady. Do you know what a lot of them will be saying behind closed doors about you? They'll be saying, don't mind that lady. And go and find out, most of people that respect and adore you, they are people that were not born abroad. There are people that came abroad and grew. They grew up in a third world country. Go and find out. Look at Simply Sweet Peaches. She wasn't born in America. She was born in Barbados. Go and find out Monica. She was born in Nigeria. Big less scripted. That one that has cried. She wasn't born abroad. She was born in Nigeria. That one that wants to be like her children, because her children are mixed. When she's doing a video, you see so much light. This is natural. See, all this is natural. This is natural. Yes. And I did in my 50s. Yes. You see, natural. Look at my nails. Yeah. Where again? Linda, what do they call her? Paparazzi, Oluchi Okori, Justice for Bullied Women. A lot of them, I'm sure they came through the back door, legal documents. Document that is not legal, illegal documents. That's how they came into the country. And they're exposing themselves. So when you people come on my page, on my Facebook, I say you report. When when you are reporting, you have to report with a great. You can't report with fake account to Facebook, because when you report with fake account, it's not counted. You're even exposing yourself. So go and find out. I'm going to leave this here. Go and find all the people that support and admire you. There are people that came to America or England from a third world country. Yes. I don't support you. I was born in England. I have my passport. My children, my generation will need to go through marry go to China and marry an Oyibo man because of documents. And listen again, your mother was a person that sowed the spirit of disobedience, the spirit of not caring, the spirit of not respecting. Yes, when your mother was going to deeper life, all the things you're not supposed to be doing, your mother was doing. Yes. So guys, I'm going to leave it here, and hopefully we'll come back again. Yes, look at my gray hair. Look. Yeah, people. Yeah. They say monkey not fine, but mama like so you would definitely get everybody gets what they've sown. That's you can't hide from that. You can't escape from that. You can't escape. The truth is always bitter. But once again, all the people that support you and follow you, they are mostly people from third world country. You've seen it. The other day, he said the American people love you. Is that not what he said? Those are the Caucasian, isn't it? The ones that love you, that love you. The Oyibos, is either they came from third world country, third European country too. To that, because nobody that come from a developed country that was born and respect the rule of the land will accept what you are doing and say it is right. You've bash the father of your children. If he wanted to give it back to you, he can easily give it back to you. But this kind of man that respects his background, he respects everything. So guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That's if you like. Not by force. When someone go reach them. So if you like, yes. And on this I've noticed people that do more. They know that is how they are. But some of my people, they will first follow you. Some of them will follow you. They will subscribe. Someone did it and I caught her out about 2 years ago. Then I subscribed to her, because anybody that subscribed to I go on there and I subscribe to her page. Then she saw unsubscribe. Then I made a video. I can't remember, quite a long time ago. Then I unsubscribe. I'm not stupid. See, I most times I let my spirit lead, and I follow what my instinct, my spirit tells me to do. Yes, everyone has their gifts. And when you listen carefully, ask God, what am I on this earth for? I'm not a saint. I'm a human being trying to make my day better, trying to make everybody around me have a better day every day. Yes. So don't let anybody steal your shine. Shine your shine. Yes. Like they say, we Nigerian, we know they fail, we know they carry last. We know they do it and we know they carry last. Afunaya, Anita, your name is not Korra. Korra means heart, and your heart is a heart of stone. You have no respect for nobody, not even yourself. At the end of the day, look at you. Everything about you is this my hand. Your bekus, your all of them. I'll be watching a column. You have no respect. Imagine that video that you wore the purple outfit. Your brother will see it. Your father too will see it and will be like, eh? They do watch. Because maybe that's another way they gain arousal. They are this thing will just stand like that. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? Continue. These are things and years to come. You like it or not, your children. And I know those children will be well, but these children will need to go for counseling to know that it wasn't their fault their parents separated or divorced. It was nothing to do with them. So guys, I will leave you. I've been here for like 20 minutes. Thank you so much.